Welcome to the meeting of the Public Safety Coordinating Council. This is our full council meeting, and because we have a couple of guests and a couple of announcements, I'm going to start off a little bit off agenda and just at this point let everybody identify themselves for purposes of the roll call, starting with you, Mr. Proctor, and tell us what your role with the council is, sir. And make sure you put on your mics, everyone.
Oh, there we go. My name is Mark Proctor. I'm representing the Chamber of Commerce. I was in the formation of the Public Safety Coordinating Council many, many years ago. We decided that in addition to the people that are actually in law enforcement and public safety, we need to have some representation from the business community, and therefore I'm the representative and have been for a number of years.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Captain Hilton Vargas, sitting in for Superintendent Addison Davis, Hillsborough County Schools.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Darlene Johnson. I am filling in for Councilwoman Gwendolyn Henderson.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Yvette Lewis, and I am the president of the NAACP Hillsborough County branch. Thank you.
Nick Bates, and I'm representing the Neighborhood Watch in the county, and I've been on this committee since we started, and I can't believe it's been almost 30 years. I was much younger at the time.
We were younger. We didn't have gray hair.
or more of it.
Major Christopher Bowman, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, misdemeanor probation.
Deanna Obregon, CEO of Cove Behavioral Health.
Good morning, I'm Susie Lopez, and I'm the Hillsborough County State Attorney.
Good morning, Ron Ficarota, and I am the Chief Judge.
Good morning, I'm Chris Sabella, and I'm the Chief Judge-elect.
And congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you.
Julianne Holt, I'm the Public Defender and the Chair of the Coordinating Council.
Donna Lazinski, Chief Deputy of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, standing in for Sheriff Cronister.
John Conrad, County Criminal Court Judge.
Rob Parkinson. I'm over the Hillsborough County Criminal Justice Office and the representative from the County Administrator.
Calvin Johnson, Deputy Chief Tampa Police Department, sitting in for Lee Burkall, Interim Chief.
Kelly Hammersley, Department of Juvenile Justice, Chief Probation Officer.
Pat Barentine, I'm the Chief of Adult Felony Probation for the Florida Department of Corrections.
Captain Bernard Seeley, University of South Florida Police Department, sitting in for Chief Daniels.
Joshua Wustel, Hillsborough County Commissioner.
Cindy Grant, I'm with the Hillsborough County Anti-Drug Alliance.
Well, good morning, everyone. In your packet are the minutes of our January 20th, 2023 meeting. If you could please peruse those minutes and at the appropriate time make a motion.
I'll move to approve.
Thank you. Chief Judge Ficarota moves to approve the minutes.
Second.
A second by State Attorney Susan Lopez. Anyone see any reason to make any adjustments to the minutes at all before we vote on the motion? Okay, all in favor of the motion to approve, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed, like sign. Thank you. Under old business, again, I'll just go off script for just a minute. This will be Chief Ron Ficarota's last meeting as the Chief Judge because, as you know, Chief-elect Chris Sabella is here with us today. And Judge Ficarota has been an integral part of this council for a significant number of years. And as we all know, he's made significant strides here in Hillsborough County in terms of so many different programs that I think it would be appropriate at this time for anyone who wishes to make any comments about the Chief Judge to do so, rather than oh yeah, and just remember that he still has a little jurisdiction over me for a couple of months. But if you'd like to do that at this time, I would say let's go ahead and start with that. I don't want to make all the comments myself, but you know I can talk about him for a long time. I'll start with you, Mr. Parkinson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to say it has been an honor and a privilege to work with you over the years. I remember when you were first elected Chief Judge, and there was a lot of advocacy in the community looking at creating a specialty mental health court. And you said, I want to do it, but I want to do it right. And you took the time and you went out and met with people in the community, Department of Children and Families. You showed up at meetings that we didn't know you knew existed. You learned everything you could about the subject matter, and then you did it. and you did it right. And I recall about 3 years into mental health court, we had representatives from the Department of Children and Families come down to assess our progress. And I remember 2 of the monitors, auditors, leaving your courtroom crying because they were so impressed with what you had done and your compassion for the individuals going through your court. And when I think of you, that's what I think, doing it and doing it right. So thank you.
Thank you, Rob. Next. Commissioner.
Chief, I met you at a Tiger Bay with your brother, and you were so kind to me from day one, and since then I've never found anyone to say anything negative about you, and I wish that we could find more people like you, and I'm sad the time is short that I got to serve with you, but thank you.
Ms. Lewis.
Hey, Chief, how are you? So, this is definitely bittersweet, but I know we will stay in touch. But I just really want to thank you for your professionalism and for your responses. You know, being an African-American person going through the criminal justice system and the courts, you were stellar to help ease some of the thoughts, the tension, and break down some of the stereotypes with your judges. And so every time I called on you, you answered, you were there, and I just want to say thank you, because that's what we need in our community, and you were amazing when it came to responding to our cries and our needs. So thank you for all your service that you did.
Mr. Bates, sir.
Chief, it's been an honor knowing you, and as an average citizen, I can appreciate what you've done to make this a better place to live and for me to raise my family in. Appreciate everything you've done.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to say thank you so much on behalf of Cove and our patients. You have allowed us to serve so many people and with dignity and respect, and you've just made a difference to so many people's lives. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You will be missed. You will be missed very much.
Mr. Proctor, sir.
El Jefe, you really appreciate what you've done on the Public Safety Coordinating Council, and as a longtime member myself, your participation and your leadership has just been outstanding. And what I've seen you do outside of the courtroom, outside of this, in the courtrooms has just been outstanding. And then I deal with a lot of, sometimes I deal with a lot of members of the judiciary outside of this, and they all highly respect you as I do. And we're going to miss you here, but I'm sure we'll continue to see you in the community.
Thank you very much. Chief Lizinski.
Chief, I remember you when I was a young deputy and you were a judge on the bench. And from that moment on, you've always been professional, neutral, and always doing the right thing for our community. And all the programs that we have worked with you on, we couldn't be prouder. And I think we all say it at different times that we are very fortunate to have the relationships that we have in our community, that even though our jobs and our purposes are different, we work well together, we're always professional, and we do what's best for the community, and that's due to your leadership. So thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Any- Madam State Attorney.
Thank you. Chief, you have been the consummate leader for Hillsborough County and our criminal justice system for longer than the 8 years that you've been the chief. I practiced in front of you as a young assistant state attorney. You were my chief judge when I was a judge, and now I have the honor to sit next to you at meetings like this. You have gotten us through a pandemic better than anyone could have ever imagined we could have gotten through. Hillsborough County thrived during those times in the court system. We did not miss a beat, and that was because of your leadership. Your leadership to get us the problem-solving courts, to be the leaders in the nation for many of our problem-solving courts, that's due to your leadership. You will be missed. Judge Sabella, you have very big shoes to fill.
He's going to do a great job.
You will do a great job, but you've got big shoes to fill because Judge Ficarota has been an incredible leader for our county.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Well, obviously, you know how I feel.
Thank you all. It's been an honor to serve on this council with each and every one of you, the good work that comes out of this council. And, the torch is being passed July 1st, and it's going to burn even brighter. Judge Sabella is going to be a great leader and is going to do a great job continuing to build on those relationships that we have, because, as has been said, it's all about relationships. That's what it's all about. And that's, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, whatever office you hold, everybody works well together for the citizens of Hillsborough County. So it's been a great honor. Thank you all.
Thank you. Ms. Stewart.
Thank you. And everyone here has said what you do in Hillsborough County, but I want to speak to what you do because you sit on a board for my association and for the judges, and I'm not sure that everyone is aware how respected you are in those two environments statewide. You constantly bring good things to the table in those arenas, and I'm not sure, and I'm a little nervous about who they're going to put in those positions when you leave, but thank you. Every time I've come to you to talk to you about something in the courthouse, you always listen, you always take things in, and I usually get what I'm asking for. We usually find some happy medium and ways to make everybody work better together. So I appreciate everything you've done, and you will be very missed in our arena.
You've been a great partner. Thank you.
Chief, obviously what she's saying is that even when you say no, you do it so gently that it doesn't hurt so bad. So, thank you. And Judge Sabella, obviously, we're looking forward to your tenure as the chief judge, and I know you're going to miss being in the trial division, so we hope that you will keep your fingers and dabble into some of the courtrooms, because I think lawyers in both offices are really going to miss having you in the trial division.
I'm going to try. I clearly have big shoes to fill, but I'm going to work hard and hopefully not let anybody down.
Thank you, sir. All right, we'll move into the new business at this time, and what we have is an ability at this time for anyone to speak about anything that came out of the 2023 legislative session that you believe that this council should be made aware of, or that may impact your respective agencies in a positive way or less positive way, where we might need to support you in the next upcoming session that starts in January. So is there anyone that has anything they'd like to discuss?
Where do we start?
I was just going to say, there was a lot of things happening.
There was a lot of good, and the courts were treated well this session. As a result of some of that legislation, we've seen just an avalanche of civil cases being filed for a period of time that has overwhelmed our system, but the judges are working hard to resolve that. I think it'll all normalize out toward the end. But it's something we're all working on, and again, all about partnerships and relationships and with the clerk and getting things done. So,
as it relates to the Public Defender's Office and the State Attorney's Office, we jointly worked together this year on a legislative budget request, and that was to actually obtain more funding for our respective employees, and more importantly, the attorneys that are in the courtroom every single day, because as you know, with the workforce challenges that we have at this time, many of our attorneys are carrying double caseloads, and we're really having to work hard at trying to recruit attorneys for our respective offices. And so at least when you can compensate them appropriately, I think that's a positive thing. Both Ms. Lopez and I went to Tallahassee and spoke to not only our own legislative delegation, but to the leadership, and they were very receptive. So both of our offices will receive funding this year that will allow us to actually pay the attorneys something that might be not really competitive with private practice yet, but much more than ever. When we started out a few years ago, the starting salaries were $39,900. Obviously, our offices are now in a better position. Some offices are starting people at this point at $75,000 a year, so you can see the change that's happened in a few years. So it was very, very important. Ms. Lopez actually went on the news media and urged the legislature to treat both the public defender offices as well as the state attorney's offices with parity. And so that speaks to, again, the things that we've all talked about, which is collaboration, because our lawyers work side by side. Even though it's an adversarial process, we work side by side in so many courtrooms. And so I, of course, will today thank the legislature and also thank Madam State Attorney for assisting us in obtaining that additional funding. Ms. Stewart?
So there are a lot of things that obviously affect the courts and our system moving forward, but I would say the biggest is the one that Chief Judge referred to, which is the tort reform bill. We have completed the input of those cases, so, but the amount of hours that it took to do that, and that kind of came out of nowhere, and the tsunami of literally 55,000 cases input in your system in a matter of 2.5 weeks. So I applaud my staff who worked and the courts for the work. We still have work to do, obviously. One of the things that I will tell you that we have had to change some of our practices around is this whole idea that we scrub jury list for felons and now scrub voter lists. So we're working very closely with the supervisor of elections on the list that they get. There's obviously after last year in the 22 election, and we saw what happened down on the other coast, there's a huge push for us to be scrubbing these lists for people who should not be on them. The idea especially in the jury situation, just checking the box that you have some sort of history that might preclude you from serving is not enough anymore, so my office is now required to scrub those lists, as well as the voter lists. So we're working with Craig on those, but beyond that, the legislator was good to the clerk's office. We did get some additional funding, so we'll see. That might be short-lived with the amount of increases that we're seeing, not only in pay across the state, which I think the state got a 5% increase for all state employees, and then the FRS increases are really through the roof, so I'm not sure how we're all going to manage those. They're looking at 11% increase in FRS funding, so depending on where your staff is lengthwise in their employment, that means a lot of money for a lot of our offices, so more to come later.
Anyone else? Yes, ma'am, Ms. Lewis.
Yeah, so the legislation came out with, I guess, an assault or an attack, I don't know, on the words DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. So I know a lot of y'all departments have that diversity in y'all departments in your areas. I really would like to know how y'all are planning on handling that, because if y'all are receiving state funds, he wants to know that report. And when I say he, the governor in Tallahassee. So I'm curious to know, or I would love to know, how are y'all going to handle that diversity, equity, and inclusion part of your departments? You don't have to respond now, but I need that information. Yeah, definitely need that information, because that's a big part of what's going on. So, and I know everyone here has worked hard in trying to include everybody, but unfortunately, things happen. So, yeah.
I haven't, from my standpoint of my agency, I have not seen any particular report that's been promulgated yet that has been sent out to any of the agencies. Years ago, when we used to have to report numbers in terms of ethnicity and things of that sort, they actually created a statewide report, so there's an assumption on my part that that will happen again, but it's one of the topics that the PD's Association is going to be discussing at our summer conference this year. That's where we discuss everything that we may have to address from a budgetary standpoint or from a legal standpoint. So that's what our association will be doing. I don't know if other people are doing similar things. Ms. Lopez.
I believe that we're going to be discussing that at our summer conference as well. We have internal figures, but I think for the statewide Florida Prosecuting Attorneys Association, that'll be discussed in July.
All right, thank you very much. Then at this time, I'm going to call upon Chief Luzinski for our Reentry Committee update.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. On May 3rd, the Reentry Committee met in person and received a presentation from PowerNet of Tampa. Mr. Craig Powell, who represented the organization, requested 30 minutes for his presentation. We gave him that, and it was followed by numerous questions and quite a bit of discussion. We spent over an hour and 15 minutes with him on his presentation. Ultimately, he made 3 requests. The first request was for committee members to be represented on his community advisory board. And we advised Mr. Powell that he certainly could invite any individual in their personal and/or official capacity as an elected official, and it would be up to that particular individual to decide if they wanted to participate on his board. The second request was for committee members to attend welcome home events, again, hosted by PowerNet. And again, this was the same situation where he was instructed that he could invite whoever he would like, and it was up to that person if they wanted to participate. The third request was that he requested a letter of support for him to be able to solicit funds. We had a significant amount of conversation on this with numerous questions and discussion among the board. However, we felt that PowerNet lacked the specifics that were necessary for us to make an informed recommendation. So there was no motion at that meeting to proceed, so no action was taken. And that concludes my update.
One of the, there was recently a meeting of Raising the Bar, which is, again, it's an offshoot of what Mr. Powell is attempting to do. The meeting was convened to formalize the advisory board. However, there needs to be a memorandum of understanding of certain documents, and those documents have not yet been prepared. There's a committee that has been created to develop that memorandum of understanding. Our office is not on that particular advisory committee to create the documents, but that's the update that would be existing in terms of the entity that he was talking about creating. And then, Mr. Parkinson, sir, I think that at that meeting we had asked you if you would make a call regarding the community foundation that was referenced by Mr. Powell, and if you could update us on that if you've had an opportunity to do so.
Yes, Madam Chair. You and Chief Judge Figueroa did request that I contact the Community Foundation because Mr. Powell had expressed that he had talked to them and they were willing to create a special use fund to collect funds for reentering citizens, ex-offender populations. I did contact them. They did indicate that that was correct. They are working with Mr. Powell to create a donor-directed fund. That's where individuals will be able to donate to the Community Foundation and have the dollars specifically allocated for reentry services. They're in the process. It's not a done deal yet. They've worked on an MOU with Raising the Bar. One of the questions that they had, and quite frankly I had, is Raising the Bar is not its own separate legal entity. It's not a 501c3. It's not a member of one of our constitutional offices. So there were some questions about that, but they are moving forward on developing a special fund. We had some sidebar discussions about who from the community should advise the foundation on where those dollars go. And I recommended that they be folks from our constitutional offices. I recommended state attorney representative would be good, a public defender representative, possibly a sheriff's office representative, and a TPD representative, if they're going to move forward on that.
So based on the report that has been provided by Chief Lizinski, numbers 1 and 2 really are, if Mr. Powell and/or anyone else involved with PowerNet and/or any of the entities that he's dealing with, if he wants to invite people to attend functions or if he wants to ask people to sit on the advisory board, you know, I think that what Chief Lizinski said was accurate, that he can do that on an individual basis with everyone. The matter to be discussed here today would be whether or not the Public Safety Coordinating Council would be in a position to provide a letter of support to Mr. Powell through PowerNet in order to go out and solicit funds that would then be sent to this community foundation that has not yet formalized its agreement or its documents with Mr. Powell. Not to drive the discussion, but it would appear to me at this time that it's premature because other things are not in place that should be. But that is the request that would be sitting here today. Just as a reminder, we are an advisory council to the Board of County Commission. Because of the nature of this particular request, If this council were to, at some point in time, get to the position where they would want to provide a letter of support, it would be my intention to ask the permission of the council to appear before the Board of County Commission so that they would be fully apprised of the request as well as what the long-term ramifications of going down this path might be. I think all of us understand that we want to have a strong reentry program here in Hillsborough County. I don't think there's any doubt that that's what all of us would like to have. I have asked Chief Lazinski for our next full council meeting to have representatives from the Sheriff's Office and to partner with the Department of Corrections where they can make a presentation to this council as to what we do have in place here in Hillsborough County as it relates to reentry. And I think that Mr. Parkinson can add to that particular presentation so that we could all gather a better understanding of where we actually sit and where PowerNet and Mr. Powell would actually fit in this process. So that's the discussion for today. Do we feel that we can move forward with a letter of support, or is there a different position to be taken? Ms. Stewart.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Having sat through that meeting, like you, I would concur with your summation. I don't think we're in any position at this point to ask anyone for a letter of support. I don't think that PowerNet is far enough down the line to talk about what the funding that they were asking for at that meeting. We had a lot of questions still. There was still a lot of answers yet to be presented before this council before we even get to talking about a blanket letter of support. This wasn't a specific letter of support. It was a very open letter to anyone that they wanted to use, not just the county commission. So that, of course, drew more questions. So I would concur with your summation of what we experienced that day and where we are today, that we probably should not move forward with anything today.
Would you then be making a motion to defer this particular request to a later time?
I'm happy to do that.
Okay. So we have a motion by Ms. Stewart. There's a second by Mr. Bates. Discussion, further discussion on this matter. Commissioner.
I had a question. I know that the item got deferred to committee. So what happened with Red, which was the other presentation, which seemed to be of similar and competing interests? It was the one from, I believe, Atlanta, who also presented the same day about recidivism.
Is that the one that you had present from the Sheriff's Office that they had presented? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We did not discuss that at our meeting that we had. If you believe that that is something that you think is something that we should pursue, I'm more than happy to look into that with the Sheriff's Office, because that presentation did come because they had initially made their first contact with the sheriff. So if you would like for the sheriff to pursue that under this reentry, I'll ask Chief Lazinski to pass that message along.
Okay, when I got the original presentation that day, I thought that they were both being referred back to committee for the committee to decide which one should be the priority. So that was my own confusion. My challenge with the two is that while I thought both were nice, one came with data and solutions, and the other came with a problem, and that's a big hang-up for me. And when you weren't there, Chief, it was the sheriff, but the sheriff asked some pretty specific questions of PowerNet, and it seemed that the sheriff's department was already offering almost everything that he suggested. So was that not able to be clarified in committee?
So the meeting that we had was really to get more specifics from Mr. Powell about what it was that he was requesting. The meeting developed into the ask, which is the broad ask of the letter of support. And so we had additional questions, and we never really went past that part of life because he did not have the advisory committee in place yet. He did not yet have the agreement with the Community Foundation. And so it left more questions. And what we wanted to do was bring this back to the council just to say, do you think that this is an appropriate request at this time, or do we think that we need more specific details? The reason that I had suggested for our next council meeting, full council meeting, to have the presentation of the reentry is because I don't think that everyone has a good grasp of everything that is occurring already so that we can make an apples-to-apples comparison of what it is. We understand what Pinellas County is doing. We understand how the grant money there is working, if you'll recall that discussion happened. So we have a good grasp of that. The reason for the additional request for funding, we believe, is because the majority of that grant money, it appeared to us that the majority of that grant money is going to be spent in the reentry efforts of Pinellas County, so that it kind of left Hillsborough County's PowerNet request out there without funding, and it's an open invitation for funding. So that was where we got a little bit, it got a little bit grayish for us.
Okay, so the ask is not to pick one of these over the other then?
Not at this point.
Okay, because currently if it was, I would be picking red, but I believe you've answered my question. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioner. Yes, sir, Judge Conrad.
In reference to what was presented, and unfortunately I couldn't make the meeting, but in reference to what was presented, do we have specific details about what he's offering to bring to the existing programs so that you can, as you're saying, Ms. Holt, apples to apples or apples to orange comparison, what he is bringing that would be additional, or whether the services are already being provided, and then we can evaluate the request in light of what's already on the table?
Not at this point, because I guess even to be a little clearer with the Commissioner, there's a platform that is being developed under PowerNet that would seem to go down the path of what Red is going, if I was hearing it correctly. But at this time, that doesn't even exist, so that you can't make an apple-to-apple comparison between the two at this point. Any other comments? All right, we have a motion that's pending to defer this matter to a later date. And what we'll do is we'll keep this, Ms. Snappy, we'll keep this on our agenda so that we'll know that we can continue to keep it at the forefront of our thought process as we move forward over the next couple of months. But all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed to the motion? Okay. All right. Thank you all very much. And I think what we'll do at this time then, Chief Lozinski, if you would ask Sheriff Chronister if it would be okay to make that presentation at the next Public Safety Coordinating Council, if we could get the Department of Corrections to coordinate with them, and Mr. Parkinson, if you could assist also as it relates to those matters that you're aware of that Hillsborough County themselves is even involved in and funding. Commissioner, if you want to be a part of those discussions in some way, unless there's a violation, if you would just let Mr. Parkinson know, that would be great. Okay. Ms. Stewart, Clerk's Office Data Sharing Agreement Update.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I just am here really to report. I know I've brought you updates over the past. I just want to report phase 1 of this is actually completed. Presidio is getting ready to meet with your agencies now and bring you together and start the conversation for what phase 2 is going to look like. So they've assessed data and images that have been used and shared among the partners. They're creating a gap analysis document, identifying the needs and recommending approaches, and they'll include identification of the unmet needs and enhancement requests. So we are out of phase 1. I know, Ms. Holt, that makes you very happy.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
There are some things in the status that they will probably cover in phase 2, things such as the data share and not being able to meet the growing needs of this community and how they're going to approach that. Again, your offices, next level down in technology, are the ones who are really involved in this work. So my job really to date is to just tell you that those meetings are ongoing. We expect that phase 2 hopefully will be completed by midsummer of next year. So working diligently towards that. And anything we can do to expedite that, I'm sure. And if we come across roadblocks as we move forward, I will certainly bring those to the table. But again, you're going to hear more from your IT specialists in your office around what and how we're moving forward on this than you are from me probably. But thank you.
And has the lead person from your agency that will be in contact with our agencies changed at this time, or?
No, so on my IT side, there's no changes there. But since you bring that up, I'll wait until other business if you want to talk about that.
No, go ahead. I know you have a lot of announcements.
So I will just announce that my chief of court operations has retired early. Mr. Doug Backey, who's been with my office, and you probably all know well, has actually today is his last day. So if you have time to swing by his office, he refused to let us have any sort of retirement gathering for us, although we did have something yesterday, and I had my senior staff. It was Dress Like Doug Day, and we did have.
Did you take pictures?
We did. Anyway, he has been a stellar employee, a consummate fixture in courts for a very long time. He started off as a courtroom clerk and has proceeded all the way to, and at one point was going to run for office and then changed his mind pretty quickly on that. But we're certainly going to miss when someone of that length of time retires from your office. With that that number of people reporting directly to him, it's a big gap. But I'm very fortunate to have someone in that office who has worked very closely with Doug on the criminal side, and I have promoted Brandy Williams to the new Chief Court of Operations. I've also elevated a couple of other people to support her. Doug was very much as you know, in the work every day. And it was a difficult decision whether or not to put two chiefs over there, one over criminal and one over civil, but that makes determining what the issue is and who I put it in front of difficult. So we stuck with the one chief model. And there have been some other changes over there as well, so you'll see those coming forward. They are all effective Monday. And like I said, if you have a chance to go over to the courthouse and say goodbye to Doug, he is out the door for motorcycle adventures in his retirement. So,
Well, those of us that have worked with Mr. Backey over the years know just how significant this is. But Ms. Williams, who is hiding behind the podium, is here today. And so if you'll at least wave so everybody will know who you are. And we're very confident that the changes and the promotions that Ms. Stewart has made will work well for all of us that interact with the clerk's office on a regular basis. Ms. Williams, Ms. Shaw, for sure, those two people that I've known forever and ever and ever. So they've got a lot of institutional knowledge also, but.
Dana Benson's in that group too.
Okay, great. So we've got a lot of good people that are going to be available to us. And I think we'll be in good shape. So no pressure at all, Ms. Brandy, but thank you and congratulations again to you. Is there anyone else that has other matters to discuss at this time under other business? Is there any public comment? Well, then, if not, I will say everyone have a very safe and healthy summer holidays, Memorial Day, and we are now adjourned.